Okay, we're recording. This is a little apparatus. It's another experimental test for boiler efficiency we put together. I have a compressor which we tore the heads off of and basically installed some valves. It's just being used to replace a blower fan because in this experiment we have a tank here that is got it's about 3/4 full of water. And we have to be able to pull that air down through the water because this tube right here, the downspout, is going down underneath to the bottom of the tank. And this is open to the top of the tank, pulls the air that has been pulled through the water bath into the compressor and then just expels it out to wherever. In this case, we did have another tank set up, but we've disconnected that for now, and this is just to see how dirty the water might become and how efficient it is at removing the heat from the heat source. So we're going to burn it, we're going to turn on the compressor. We're only running, I think, about 800 watts or less, something of that nature, and we're gonna less than what a regular blower would run, but we're just going to pull this through here and start the fire and see what happens. So go ahead and just heat it up there, Tim. Sorry about that. We got two people trying to film the same thing. I've got some charcoal on the bottom, so the bottom should light pretty quick. We may edit some of this off, but we're just going to start this going. We got a little burn can right here, and it just pulls the air out of that burn can down under the water with the vacuum in the compressor. That should be good to start it. Go ahead and start the inverter. Take the temperature of the tank here. I saw. Water temperature's going up. Can temperature is over 500 degrees, 530. Nice hot fire going in there. .86 degrees now in the water. Discharge is 83. 82. About 86 out of the compressor. Now we're still getting some smoke coming out here. So, you know, obviously the water bath did not remove all of the smoke, but that's just absolutely cold and it feels dry to the touch. We're over 700-800 now. There's over 600. Let's see, where did I get that? There we are. Burning my hands really just to get this close to it. See the pipe here going down, that's over 500 right there. Water temperature 98 degrees. Air temperature leaving it 95. Once again, you just look at that, got an awful lot of forced air there. You can see that that is now cherry red. We're over 800 there somewhere. Look at that. See the pipe begin to glow here? We'll pull back. Can in the pipe, we're water temperature 107 degrees. Air temperature 101. Nice and clean exhaust now. Temperature out of the compressor 98. We are going from this super cherry red. You can see that pipe is just glowing here. We're over 800. I just can't get close enough to and the water temperature 109. Discharge temperature 105. So very efficient, I'd say, at turning. And I don't know how much we're losing radiant, but that's firecracker hot. Over 800. Cherry red, you can see the can glowing cherry red. See what that's kilowatts. We have 0.9 kilowatts, so that's 900 watts. Water temperature about 97, so interesting. 96. Maybe cooling down. Wow, 101. About the same. Well, I'd say it's fairly efficient. We're not losing much heat out. We may be evaporating some water out. We may be accumulating some water. That is definitely feels warmer than my somewhere between 99 and 101. We may be reaching a stasis here, so the evaporational cooling of the water may be such that maybe when we want to actually put through another water bath there and compress in order to remove the latent heat. But it looks like we're losing our cherry red here, so we obviously are cooling down. Well, just a little experiment. We thought we'd try it. We'll pour the water out later and we'll show you what we get in there, how much garbage we got in the water, and see just how much that water bath cleaned up the discharge. So I don't know if we learned anything, but we sure had some fun playing with fire, right? Right, Tim?
Yep.
We didn't burn anything down yet. Go ahead and turn it off and we'll call that a successful play session. Looks like we may have begun to melt. Something off the felting. Maybe the galvanized off of the fitting there. What do you think?
Good possibility.
Yeah. See what we ended up with. Well, we went from 72 degrees to at least 103 degrees. And that was about 50 pounds of water we had in there, correct?
Yep.
So we'll measure it up and we'll see how much water we got left, how much we lost, how much evaporated out. And of course we didn't really burn a whole lot. We got a lot of coals in there which we're going to snuff out, but we sure had some fun. And I don't know, we didn't fill the shop with too much smoke, but shouldn't play with fire indoors. That's probably a bad idea, kids. Don't do that. But for grown men, it's okay. All right, we're going to call that a successful play date, and we're done. Thanks.